Hi, how are you doing one more time this morning and this afternoon or this evening, according to where you're watching me from right now? And I just want to make some few clarifications around there. Now, one thing I've noticed, some people have a level of faith, level of beliefs, and level of their uh, acceptance in some matters of faith.
So I'm listening to that sermon over and over and over and over again. I've come to a conclusion. Now I understand why people were so confused about Prophet TB Joshua.
Yesterday, I posted a video from Peace Ark of which Evangelist Opemi was trying to give a testimony.
I'm telling you the truth. Now I understand that even when the big pastors and preachers in Nigeria, in Africa, all of them were so confused about Prophet TB Joshua. Because, that man was so uncommon. That man was so uncommon that the very thing that excites us, the very thing that will raise our shoulder, were nothing before him.
Prophet TB Joshua, having walked on water, now I realize there are mixed reaction from the same people that have been clapping hands. The Lord is Lord of miracles, of this, of that, of that. Now they came out and were saying, no, we believe. Some of them said, we believe in miracles, but this kind, you need to come clear in this. Now I want to come clear now.
Anytime we have opportunity to stand before our mentor, we keep wondering, what kind of humble man is this? What kind? If we are permitted to tell you some things, oh God, oh God, oh God. A prophet of God that walked in all spiritual dimensions, but never revealed it to the world because of humility. How am I permitted to tell you this? In case you don't know, thank you, Lord. He walked on the water, we saw it. And the world never knew. These are unscripted. He did what? He walked. We saw it. And he said, tell no one.
I want to tell you, even in the book Bible, there are a lot of mysterious miracles we read every day, but we don't relate to them. Like, for example, I just want to give one example, or if just at all there is another one, I will add on it. But for this one, I want to give one example. Gideon. Gideon is in the farm, hidden in part of his father's house, and wondering, where is this God? Now, that's in Judges chapter number 6, and going down. So all of a sudden, the guy was praying silently. Oh Lord, how comes we hear good stories, nice stories about our fathers, how God rescued them from Egypt and crossed them Red Sea, brought them manna, did this and that. God, what happened? And exactly at that same moment when this guy is really in questions and has no answers, a man comes in the garden where he was doing all these calls and asks him, oh Gideon, mighty man of valor, and that threw him off balance. And he is like, you are new in this village. We have not seen you before. I've never seen you before. And then they started talking. He knew very well, this is a human being, real human. Real human. And then in the end of the day, to cut the story short from them, he goes prepare a broth and soup and dough and come back. And then the man tells him, put this broth soup on dough on top of the rock that the guy was sitting on top. And then he took his staff, kijiti, just a staff like this, and hit the food. Everything was consumed into the rock because the rock gave birth to fire, and the fire ate everything. Now, that's when Gideon realizes this is not a normal human being. Okay, that's one example. I go back, let me backtrack to Abraham. Abraham receives guests in his house. Guests, just normal people. walking, just like you and me here. They just walk into his compound and they're like, we are here. And Abraham runs to them before they enter. And then say, oh, come in. Let me give you some water you drink. Long time it was not like these days. And not even very long time. Even like some few years, like 15 years, those kind of things used to happen even in our village. Now, back to Abraham. So he called these people, the 3 guys, took them home, and then treated them very well. Just the same way Gideon treated the other man. Now, treated them very well. After they finished, the guy just welcomed God in his home. It can happen just like that. But spiritually, if somebody is very much well aligned, even today as we are talking now, even you in your own house, I'm very sure you have entertained several angels you didn't know they are angels. Or rather, some people have mistreated angels, God's messengers, without their knowing that they have mistreated the messengers of God in many ways. These things, mysterious things, still happen up to now. I can confirm to you. How people dodge accidents. I drive. I am a tough driver. I drive. I can drive you like a rally car. I've met several scenarios on the highway. I can drive like 1,000 kilometers. I've done that before. And what we meet at a speed of 120, 130 on a highway sometimes, especially at night, you will know if you've been in a driving situation in some other streets, even in Nigeria, even in Kenya, even in East Africa, even in Juba. I've been there sometimes. Even as we talk about, in Uganda, Congo, on those roads to Congo, coming up from Entebbe, you're moving to cross the Congo border into Buni forests. You know all those areas. I've driven across those areas. I can tell you, you reach to a certain place, you know, this is normal road. But what you see every time, you know, is mysterious. I'm talking about the terrestrial world. The combined terrestrial world. There are some eventualities that it is God that brings in. I know I'm talking to sons and daughters of TV Joshua. You know what I'm talking about. If you've been in SCOAN or you've been in faith in the same spirit with Prophet TV Joshua, you know what I'm talking about. There are a lot of mysterious issues. So walking on water, what is walking on water? What is walking on water? Okay, someone will come and say, you are a clown. Okay, we are clown. But how was Jesus on water? Because then Jesus was here. He was purely 100% man, 100% God. Whatever you are seeing was 100% humanity. And the dispensation of the Spirit of God in him was 100% God. Packaged in one container. So if you say a prophet that was real walks on top of water, I will hear you. I believe it happens. Some things have happened to me personally on a normal life. Some of them I can't say. If I say you will leave this channel, you will close the channel and subscribe and leave. So see you in the next episode.